Hello everyone and welcome to Factorio. I'm Par and I'm gonna be playing Seablock now. In the previous episode we've kind of set up this provider and requester LTN stations. They're not tested. I have no idea whether they're gonna work or not. They probably will because they're pretty much the exact, well, not exactly, but almost the copy of these ones. What I am realizing now is that we forgot to add some lights. How about we add a bit of lights here? Where could we do that though? That's the question. How could we do that? We could add some lights there and there, like this. Will this be enough or not? We could also add lights here, I feel. That shouldn't hurt either, right? And let's also add a light there, and I guess there, because it's like this space is not really used, so might as well use it for something. We have space here for one light, and here. Awesome. I think this should make our base a little bit brighter. And what else do we want? We would like to build this thing right here, like this. We'd like to extend this line a little bit further to here, and from here to drag it to the left, to have some connection below, connecting this set of rails to the main grid, just in case we need to do something there. Actually, this reminds me, we'll need to specify, we'll need to limit network ID here. Maybe in the beginning we don't actually need to, yeah, you know what, in the beginning I'm not gonna bother with that. We'll just have our main LTN depots actually kind of handle deliveries over here on the stations. I think that's right. Let's do it like this. And then in the future we'll have space here for the depot, and we'll kind of somehow make it work. Shouldn't be that difficult. Now, what do we need here? I feel like, what is this? Right, it's part of this new block. Can we just place it? There is some deep water somewhere. Okay, that's bad. You know what? I'm still gonna drop it here. We are still gonna do that. Oh, but it will not help our deep water problems. Okay, what should we do? It almost feels like we need to have two stages of this build, right? Because this is essentially equivalent of this one. It's like city block, the next one, this one, the third one. Let's say this is first, and this is third step. First, saving it. Well, the sad part is that well, it's actually not that bad. So I was thinking is that it's not great that we have this thing here without the rubber ports, but we could include rubber ports in the first one, in the first kind of thing that we'll build there. Let's do that. Let's grab our rubber ports. Where are they? Here they are. We can grab this block right there, and we'll basically place it here, and we'll place it here. And that already by itself should be enough I think. Right. Another thing that we got to remember is that we have lights here and here. I want to have some lights here. Yeah, something like this. I think that would be good. Now, what can we do? We can remove all... I'd like to remove, not upgrade, right, the construction planner of the thing, of the bricks. I just want all of them gone, temporarily. Because this part that we're building here, okay, let me kind of do something like this, maybe. Because this way, this should allow me to just kind of stamp it whatever I want, pretty much. And it will build. It will be able to. It should allow me. Wait, this is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we need only 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like this, like this. This should make it significantly easier to build everything. We'll remove this one, this one, this one, this two. They will be removed. This part is not really needed. Everything below is needed. I want to call it Rails fast sec. Oh no. That's bad. That is slightly bad. Not exactly what I had in mind. That's not exactly what I had in mind here. But I guess it's not that bad. And we wanted to limit it. What is it? What is the thing? I think give it a name, right? Rails fast something. It's probably one of this. Yep, this one. Let's say we'll say snap to grid. 32, 32 maybe. X is 4 and Y is 36. No, yes, save blueprint. Let's try to place it here. Nice, it actually fits. And it even fits there. Awesome. Also place it here. And there. Yeah, there. Here. Built on water. That's not good. Here. There. Almost. Deep water. Okay, something like this. The important part is that we have our ports here. That's the most important thing. Everything else is kind of just a bonus. Let's see. What are we doing next? I would like to build this block, actually, and to make it work. I want to start up this block working over here. For that, I'll need to landfill this part, right? How could we do that? We could do it like that. This should give us like better, I guess. Well, it's not even better access to landfill. It's I mean, we'll have we'll landfill some sites, and I think that would be a good thing. One thing that we can actually do, we can start properly when filling this block, like if our focus is on getting this stuff ready, like this block ready, we might as well fill it. It's gonna take a while for that to happen, but you know, we can wait. We can wait. And then I'd like to place a thing, where? Right here, I think. Yep, somewhere here. We'll build a new reactor. So one unfortunate kind of thing here, and why I wanted, why I would like to have a LTN rails. Right, let's do it like that. Going in the direction. Speaking of that, I probably want to upgrade this one. Save. And I want to upgrade this one. Great thing. A better report. Yep. And this one. Most definitely. I want to be using good reports from now on. So that's the reason why I want to have LTN connection going over there, because I feel like we need to start exporting this stuff. I feel like we need to start exporting plutonium fuel cells. Let's actually start doing that. I mean, we can do it now. Why don't we do that? Right. So first of all, I would like to be using the substations from now on here. Can we do that? Well, kinda can, but I don't want any connections to be there. Nice. And since we're using the substations, we could just connect all the things here. And this part, it's a provider chest, right? However, we can do something like this. We'll be delivering stuff, and it will go right here. We'll be basically just producing lots and lots of these fuel cells. And one thing that we need to do, I want to add a condition here to make sure that we always have like at least, I don't know, at least 500 maybe? I don't know how many we want. Let's say we want to have at least 500. Actually, we can make it better. Why haven't I thought about it? We could build this thing here, so we can actually copy it. We can delete this part and just bring all of that over there, like this. We could make it work like this. And one thing that we will be missing, right, we are missing this thing, used up mixed oxide. At the same time, we don't really care how long it takes for the robots to deliver this used up cell. So this is okay. It's okay to have robots collecting it from like the whole base. I don't mind that, but I want the cells, to be available closer. Right. Just realize that I don't need to pick all this up. I can just mark them with like a storage chest, and everything should be fine. Well, actually, I can even say that this is active provider chest. That should still be fine. And over here, we will add something like that. Threshold, 150 stacks. I mean, sure. We want a lot of them. I'm not even gonna limit this, you know. I'm not even gonna set any limits. We'll just say that the output priority is first to the right. And that's it. Nothing else. We want this thing to be full of this. One thing that I am not sure. Oh, I see. This one's connected because I'm using substation 3 here, like the purple one, and over here we have the blue one. That's okay. So we don't have a limit. We are exporting as much as we are able to produce. That's good. Let's move. Actually, we don't even need to move over there. We just need to make sure that our robots are actually doing something useful and they're building this thing. And it feels like they don't want to do that. I don't know. It's kind of looking like it looks a bit strange. What's going on here? Yeah. Maybe it's because I told them to landfill stuff. Yeah, there are lots and lots of jobs for the robots. And it's taken a while to move the character, like the invisible, the absent character. It's taken a while to move it here. Okay, look at this. We are getting something done over here. That's great. We can now grab this part, I think, and just paste it here. Okay, good. Good. I'm not holding shift here, by the way. I'm just clicking it normally. Just like that. And the idea is that we should be able to do that. Okay. It's working. What is this thing? Let's remove it. And over there, do we need to do something here? I guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, here I cannot actually do it without holding shift, but the thing is I don't really need to. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Awesome. This is looking really, really good. This is looking great. Interesting. Alright, because the rails are in place. Do we have a problem with rails? What's going on with our rail production? Where are we producing rails? I think they should be somewhere here. Right, this one. And yes, we do have a problem. We do have a problem with that. That's not good. That is not good. On the other hand, the majority of the power that we are using right now, it's not actually on placing buildings. It's spent on placing this landfill. So maybe it's actually not as bad as it looks at the first glance. Yeah, maybe the situation is actually not that bad. Nice. What do we have here? Can you do anything useful at this point? Let's maybe continue preparing the build, our SLAG crystallization build, because I just don't know, like, there is not much point just waiting, right, for the robots to finish landfilling. I should have given them this task a little bit earlier, but I couldn't, right, because we just very, very recently were able to reach this area. We didn't even have access to it until recently. So let's go here. What do we want? We need, right, we had this thing calculated here. We need to have this crusher, and that crusher needs 17. That's a lot. 17 beacons. Let's do that. Let's place a crusher here. purple one. Well, with purple belt I meant. And we'll have... Well, here's the thing. I want the output here. I want it to work. Okay, let's think. Let's think a little bit. Alright, we'll do it like this. We'll have two unfiltered outputs. So I was thinking about having just setting filter on one of the output loader, but then I was worried that the other loader would still try to export kind of both the crushed SAPHIRITE and crushed stone, even if one loader is exporting on the crushed stone. But we'll do it differently. We'll have two unfiltered loaders just sending stuff directly into the splitter. And this one, I mean, we could even make it kind of look nice. We can do things like that. Right, and it will just all go up, I guess, like this. And along this line. That's how this part is gonna work, and we'll set a filter to the splitter to the left. So we'll be sending crushed stone to the left, and this way this process should work all the time for like all kinds of ores. We wouldn't have to like really touch it. At least that's kind of the idea of what I am thinking about. This one will have to be different, right? This is not about slag. This is about crushed stone, because the slag is getting produced here. Over there, we actually need crushed stone, and we can get it from here. What is this? What is this thing? Right, just some output, and we want to prioritize it. That's why we are using top-up valve from here. Okay, good. Good. I can actually see this thing working, surprisingly. Output priority, this is crushed stone. Yep, to the left. That's how it's gonna work. To the left we'll be sending crushed stone. I do not want to start this thing up, that's why I'm not gonna give it any power. However, we got, I believe, no, we didn't get the green ones. This will be the final kind of tier of substations. What do we have access to? We got nitinol, and we need nitinol to do the thing. I don't want to be building nitinol kind of in here in the main city block anymore, because we basically know already what and how we'll be doing. So I could actually build nitinol here, over here, because all of this part, like this whole like 3 vertical columns, they will be gone. I am basically redoing this like left side of the base. All of this will be gone. That's our goal, to get rid of them. But it's really difficult to do that. It's quite difficult to do that because, yeah, it's just gonna take a while. It's just gonna take a while. One thing that I wonder is if we have a problem here. Oh no, I didn't realize that we have a problem. So the problem is the following. How would that's a problem. How would a train make a turn if it comes from this side, but it wants to unload things here? How would it make a turn? cannot make a turn here because we placed this. Is it really because of this single inserter? Oh, sorry, the single 10 combinator? I can't believe it. I don't believe it's all because of this one. No, it's not because of this one. It's actually, we actually have like larger issue here. Have a larger problem. Oh no, we need to redo all of that. We need to make this thing a little bit wider. This way we can let the train turn to the left, go here, and enter the station. Right. So, there's like a way to turn bypassing the station, but there is no way to turn. Maybe it's okay. I don't know, it's not great, because right now, if the train needs to go to the station, it will actually have to come here. And there is no bypass lane over there. We could actually have a bypass lane, maybe that's better. Maybe it would be better if we just had like a bypass lane right there. Honestly, I think this is easier. I think it's better just to have a bypass lane like this than to shift and move these things a little bit. Or not. Should we kind of just make it like that? Yeah, let's have a bypass lane. So this way we are not running the risk of... The signaling is gonna be very straightforward. Let's do it. We'll just do that. We'll have to add... I don't know. Probably... let's set something like here. And we'll add something to that side at some point once the spot is built. It's okay. It is okay. It's not like we have the stations anywhere. I think it's okay. Right. Maybe we'll just place this thing here. And the output, like before the output. Right there. Does it make sense what I'm doing? I hope it kind of does. I hope it kind of does make sense. So, if we place the thing here, we have space for the chain. One chain there. We have the same amount of space for the chain in front. Yeah, let's do it like this. That's gonna be it. We'll have a bypass lane. Easy fix. Super simple and straightforward fix to the problem that we got due to bad planning on my part. It's fine. Right, what's happening here? I think this build is basically ready. What else can we research? Fluid burning boiler. I don't really want it. Sniper rifle. I don't know. I don't know what we could make use of. I guess we could research this one, but we are not using solar panels. Let's click on some random researches. Yeah, I think if we research some random stuff, it might be useful to us at some point. Right, what's going on here? Are we making progress or not quite? let's place this thing here, and let's actually tell robots that, you know, we'd like you to landfill the spot a bit. And speaking of landfilling, they can actually start landfilling things over there, to the left of this. And this is a purple turret. We can copy it, actually. And we could, I don't know, temporarily place it here, and we'll see how it goes. What's happening with the robots? We have lots of robots not doing anything. That is not good. That's not good. The robots are slacking. We have this awesome reactor though. Let's build it. Where would we want it to go? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. So this is the middle, I think, of this block. It's a little bit hard to tell. Right, what's the distance here? Let's take a look. This is the distance. We'll just kind of measure. Right, this seems to be the correct distance. So this is really the middle of the block. That is good. We are using the substations there. And in the beginning, I feel like it would make sense to just establish some kind of connection with that part. Can we do that? Yep. I'm surprised that this thing doesn't get power. Like, what's going on with the power? What's happening here? This should have the power. Oh. I see. We are missing the middle one. That's okay. We are really missing the power here. Oh. It's not great, but at the same time, like, what could we do? I need to build proper blueprints, but I don't know. Recently we spent so much time on the blueprints that I just don't want to be doing that at this point. I want to get the stuff done. I don't want to build blueprints. Okay, something like that. And now that we've done that, what else could we do? We could place, like, landfill this part, I guess. We could also, I mean, we could try to landfill, you know, all of that over here. I'm not sure whether it's a good idea or not. We could give it a try, and we'll see, I guess, how well that works for us. Place this thing here. Here we probably would like to landfill this a little bit more. Right, let's landfill this part. Maybe I shouldn't be doing that, actually. Maybe I shouldn't be giving the robots so much tasks. But the thing is, we will want to have these areas landfill as well, right? We are not limiting ourselves just to this single block. So maybe what I'm doing is fine. It's probably fine. Right, let's check something. This part. I feel like we can pretty much copy it as is and just paste it 2 times. Can we do that? Let's try. I feel like we can do that. We can paste it here, most likely, because... Will it work? Big electric pole 2 goes in the way. Big electric pole 2, big electric pole 2. And here what do we have? Right, if you paste it. Which one do we have? Big electric pole 2. Okay, let's remove this one. Let's try to paste it again. Electric pole 2, electric pole 2. I'm surprised. Oh, Okay. Power overload. We're experiencing power overload mod. What's the problem? What happened? I don't understand what exactly I did to cause this issue. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, I understand why they are exploding, because the power that is arriving to them is more than 400, but what have I actually done that caused that? You can click on this, you can click on that. What is happening now? Wait, it's everywhere. You know what? I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that stuff when I'm building a grid. Let's remove this from here. Okay, lesson learned. In one blueprint, we are not combining power poles, right? We remember it now. We do not combine different kinds of power poles in the same blueprint. But we know exactly where it's going to be placed because we have this lamps that are not really used. Right, let's go there. Let's disconnect this from here and disconnect from there. Is this better now? If you look at the... Wait, what did I copy? I copied something. This is the loading. This is unloading. Good. That's really good. Let's copy this. We'll draw the line here to make it look nice. We'll even draw one more line here to make it look even more nice. So now it's quite a bit nicer, right? Let's see what is happening here. And we could actually place this thing right here. Okay, great. Something is happening. That is good. That's good. Now, it's taken a while for the connection to be established, but we could kind of connect things like this, and we could hope... We shouldn't have hoped. We could have hoped that it's not gonna get blown up, but alas, that's not exactly how this part works. Okay, nice. What can we do about this? I think what we should do is as follows. I think we should create a blueprint of this whole block. Like this. No, like this with the tiles. I want it with the tiles. Like creating a blueprint with tiles, with sand, with everything. What we don't want to have that stuff there. We don't want to have boilers in there. Let's remove rubber ports. All of them, for that matter. And power poles. No, not substations. This power poles, I want them gone. 5 power poles. Let's create a blueprint. Wait, but that's only one of the corners that we have. No, I don't want it to be done like that. We'll redo it. We will redo it. For now, let's see what's happening here. We are missing some minor things here and there. Should be okay. No, you know what? I changed my mind. I want the blueprint back. I changed my mind. Let's do this. Let's place the thing. This. That's bad. Let's do this. I want the stuff to run. I want it to produce something. I want to be producing something. The names for the stations, I mean, it's just to-dos for now. We don't have to connect them. We do not actually have to connect them. But I want to at least be getting something, some kind of output from there. And actually, we don't need this belt to go there. This belt can go right there. Right, that's the output. And here we have the stuff with the output. Actually, okay, this belt, it's kind of, if you look at this kind of 4 blocks that will be placed, let me show you, like here, 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 and here. From these 4 blocks, we can send all of them into this single train station. Like the throughput should support that. I mean, if not, we could have another one here, and then we can like somehow figure out like the connections between them and what's etc. But for now, I think we should be able to deal with like just the trains kind of going there. What's happening? Something is not working exactly as it should. Or maybe it actually is working exactly as it should. Let's remove this one, because I don't feel like they are actually shooting anymore. And since they're not shooting, they probably don't need to. Right, we'll get to this point, and then we'll place another artillery over there. What's happening with this artillery, by the way? We never had one here, did we? I suspect we never had, at least we never had like this better one. Let's place it somewhere, like this is a pretty good spot for the artillery. Let's do that. We don't have a radar here though. That's okay. We'll copy this one. We'll place one here. I would like to extend this one further to the left as well, because this could help us with clearing this area so that when the robots are flying to this part, they are not shot by these worms. That's kind of the idea. And speaking of that, it might make sense to also place something here, and again to help a little bit the robots. Oh yeah, this is gonna take a while. Right, because we don't have this connection. Let's establish it. We want this thing to be connected here. This is output, this is input. Input gets power from over there. Let's continue. If this works on the first try, that would be great. I don't know whether this part actually is gonna work or not. I mean, that's the intention, right? We want it to work properly, but like you never know. You never know whether things is working the way you know, intended it to work, the way it was designed to work. Speaking of this thing, could probably copy that. We can drag it further down. How far do we want it? Like this far? No, we want it even further down. We'll just drag it as far as we can. We can drag it up to here. It's almost where we want it to be. Okay, good. That's good. So I actually don't need this thing here. We can add crushed stone icon over there. And here, right in the middle, we could add purified SAPHIRITE, right? We'll have purification here. Let's place the tags while we are waiting for. This will have purified Givalite. This will have purified... is it like Stereotype or something? This will have purified Cretinium. Our favorite Cretinium. Purified Rubite. Right there. And the last one is purified Pabmonium. Right here. So on this side, what do we have? We'll have crushed Givalite. Right here. We'll have crushed Stereotype. Right here. We will have crushed Cretinium, right? I think so. Crushed Rubite. And crushed Pabmonium. Oh, wait. No. I misplaced it. Got to place it properly. Crushed Pabmonium. Right here. Okay, great. We know what we'll be doing where. And this single rail block is supposed to give us 300 crushed Stereotype per second. So this, in the end, will be giving us 300 Stereotype per second, and like 300 of everything else per second. We'll also be getting those. And with 2 blocks, we are talking about 600 per second. That's a lot. I'm just realizing now that that's a lot of ores that we'll have. We'll crush them as much as we can. I don't know how high of a throughput we'll be able to kind of design here. Like we'll be able to get here. I honestly don't know. I'm also not sure whether we'll be actually using both of the stations for that or not. I mean, we might, right? We might, because we might have, like one station could be with high throughput items. Basically this stuff, like crushed ores. Another could be just a regular retail station requesting some things, like here and there, in like some reasonably small amounts, right? That wouldn't be that bad, I think. Okay, what's happening here? We are waiting for the robots. Yeah, that's the problem. It's taken forever for the robots to deliver stuff. Look at that. It's taken forever for the robots to come here. I don't like that. I don't like that it's taking forever. But at the same time, what can we do? We could bring in some materials closer, like nearby, but then we'll have a problem of clearing all of that. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I'm not sure what's the right course of action in this case. Do you have... Wait, I'm confused. Do we have landfill? 39,000 landfill. So we do have landfill, but where are the robots landfilling this part? Where are they? So these are construction robots. They flew somewhere. I'm assuming they want to do some kind of work, but yeah, I don't know exactly what they are doing. Could also improve river ports here, now that I think about it. We could also do it later. Like, we can also improve the river ports a little bit later. let's do the following. Let's take this our like new reactor and can just paste it. Cannot build here. What about now? Would that be better or not? I want this reactor to be built, and that's actually pretty cool that we did with making it like with disabling by default. It's really nice because we are not running the risk of actually, even if it was running due to this transformer, it wouldn't be blown up. It would not be blown up anyway, so it's kind of fine either way. Whatever we do is gonna be fine. This part, didn't we like copy it from? I think we are waiting for this area to get landfilled. Right, we need this part to be landfilled. It's just all of this is so slow now. Everything is very, very slow now. Even though updates per second are fine, it's just that the robot travel distance is pretty large. Should we... I think I know what we are missing. We are missing this chests. We'd like to add one here, I think. And I probably want to have one here as well. So here we are, we have something. We have the lights, right? That's the most important part. We have the lights. And we almost have this thing. We almost have this block working. Let's try. Let's try to get some... I don't know. Let's try to get some slag maybe produced at the very least. Place it. Heat pipe 3 in the way. That's okay. I don't care about heat pipes. That is like pipe 3, heat pipe 2. All are fine. All of them are fine. No problem here. Let us delete this part. Let's paste this thing again. Right, we are placing it here. Steam turbine 2 is in the way. That's also okay. We can remove these two things. We'll try again. We are trying again. Nice. So, now that we built these things, let's try to power this part up. How would we do that? I think we can add 2 of them here. Let's quickly remove the connection while we can. So we don't want this thing to be connected to this line. Let's add a couple of them here. It's not looking great. First of all, this like crossing. Can we make it a little bit nicer? Okay, this one is looking nicer. We can... Oh. Wait. Why don't we place this one here from the beginning? I think this is better. Right, and this might even allow us to... Oh, we can't place it here, that's too bad. That's not ideal. We almost can place it here, almost. Let's try and see. Can we, if we move this thing a little bit to the left, do we still have connection? Oh no, what did I do? I don't think we have, right? Yep, we don't. That's a bit unfortunate. We could move this one a little bit lower, right? Move this one here. This one kind of there. Let's see. Because what if we do it like this? We are missing one tile of power kind of here, but maybe it's not that bad. Let's wait and see. And this one, how are we gonna power all of this up? We could have something here. I think it's not that bad, wouldn't be that bad. We could have something here. Right, that's not a bad idea, and we might want to have... no, we're kind of missing some power here. How can we place it? I guess we have to place it here, I just don't see any other options, to be honest. Yeah, let's do it like this. It might not be the greatest thing that we are building here, but if it's gonna work, it's good enough for me. If it works, that's good enough. And we might actually just... I won't say we might upgrade this rubber parts, but maybe let's wait a little bit. I'd like to wait a tiny bit. We'll upgrade them a little bit later. If you look here, what do we have? We have... How does this happen? We have more than 12. 3, 3, 3. Here we have 4. What is the condition? Condition where we are checking for these things. If it's greater or equal than 12. Okay, that's good. So it's not ideal. Like sometimes robots are delivering more things than we asked of them. That's okay. That is okay. I honestly just want these things to be placed by the robots, and then we can, well, the water to be reached with like blasting charges, explosives, whatever, with those things. Because once we get that part done, then we can place the power again. We will enable it. It will start working and generating local power, and then all of these things will suddenly start running. Actually, we could do that even now. We don't have to wait for that part to be fully built. We can say that, we want the power, like we want this thing to start working. And we suddenly got more plutonium fuel cells getting delivered here. Let's see. Temperature is rising. I'm a bit surprised by this thing, to be honest, that this got 2, this got 5, this got nothing. I'm not sure I like that. However, they have stack size of 1. I don't know why that happened. This one also has stack size 1. Is it just this much faster? This could be much faster than this one, to be honest, because this changes the length. That's probably what happened. It's okay. It is okay. Right, so we will power this thing up. I just want to see... I want to see some slag getting produced. That's the goal. If we see crushed stone, that would be awesome. Actually, that would be really, really good if we manage to see that. Okay. Let's observe what's happening here. Do we have the power, by the way? We kind of almost have. We are waiting for this thing to power the block up. And we are slightly short on fuel here. Considering that this is soft... Oh, wait. Did we break our power or not? I never checked it. Okay, we have 1000 here. That's good. And this thing has... how much? 1,500. That's good. We have some power. Now, why don't we say that I like 200 of this here. Just here, by the way. Just in this block. And then this power thingies can use this buffer chest as well. So the idea is that I will actually be bringing fuel cells here using the chains, and then I'll be just dropping them right there in the requester chest, and this travel distance, it's actually still not good. So maybe we'll figure out something. But it should be better than, well... We could also bring them here, I guess. It would also work, yeah. Have you shot on... I don't quite understand what's going on here. Why is this thing blinking? Why we don't have enough electricity? Oh, because only the top part was connected. Only this one is actually connected. Everything else relies on our local electricity production. What's the temperature? 1.2. What's the problem? Wait, what is the issue? I don't understand it. Temperature is fine. What is being given? Oh, it needs 650. I see. Okay, it looks like this stuff is working. Everything seems to be fine to me, to be honest. Now, nice. So now we have this thing powering up. That is good. That means that we suddenly got better coverage. And with better coverage, we should be able to have this water. We'll get to the water. Once we get to the water, we will finish building this build. Right, what are we doing? I am saying that we are using this vector, and I want to just paste it on top. Okay, it worked. Now, we're going back here, changing this to 200, like it used to be, and we are deleting this thing, because we don't need this anymore. So, from now on, this build works. It gives us power. And what we can also do here, we can actually improve the roboports here. Because why not? Why wouldn't we do that, right? Do we have... Okay, we have a tiny problem. I shouldn't have done what I just did. We need to quickly establish connection between this logistic network and this one, because otherwise this whole thing will run out of power. It's already kind of running out of power. Well, no, it will not run out of power because it has 160, which is actually pretty good. I like this much more than 24. Maybe we should make it 120 or something, or like have enough for 10 iterations. No, let's do it 120. I like this. I really like that number. Now, this thing, as we said, it will go here, and we will be delivering things right there. The second one that will come from here, it will come on the belt here, and it will go into that input. Third and fourth, that will come from this side, will be loaded using this belts. That's kind of the idea, and we don't need to have any limits. We don't need to do make any checks in terms of the amount of items being available in here. It just doesn't matter because we want these warehouses, like this silos, to be full of stuff. That is the idea. We are kind of getting ahead of ourselves. This part doesn't have sulfuric acid. Why it doesn't have? Because we don't have purified water. Why we don't have purified water? Because I completely forgot to get the water here. So this will be purified water. This part will work, I think. This one. We're requesting charcoal. It's taken forever for it to get delivered to us. But at least it's coming. That's the important part. The charcoal is getting delivered. This thing will be produced if we get mineralized water. How would we get mineralized water? We'll get mineralized water. Oh, this is bad. So we'll be using charcoal to power this filtration. Wait a moment. How are we doing? Yes, we'll be using it to power filtration to kind of start up the whole process. Okay, it's not ideal. It's not exactly what I had in mind. It's not exactly what I had in mind. You know what? But if it's this way, let's change it to 100. Because the stacks limit, I believe, is 200. So let's deliver 100 here. At least it all be kind of delivered at once. So we won't have to wait too long. That's the hope. What's happening here? We have 171 megawatts being used. Yeah. I actually have a feeling that will be pretty sad because of the substation. I have a feeling that we want more. Well, first of all, this row is not helping anyone. Let's remove it. It's not doing anything. Next. This row is kinda useful for these pieces, so we'll keep it. This row, it's like not really helping. Like this part is not really helping because we don't have a good range on our beacons. So I'm kind of like deleting, cutting off some pieces of this part. That's okay. The important part is that we will be able to adjust it and like upgrade it later once we feel that it's needed. We could even do something like this. We could open this part. We could say that we want beacons, well, I guess all beacons, right? All beacons. We want to use speed models everywhere, speed model 1. And we'll call it beacon, or like speed beacon 1. Save. Apply changes. That's what we are doing now, right? So if we do it like that, what's gonna happen? Right, we applied the changes to this beacons. It doesn't work on ghosts though. That's okay. That's fine. I want to see whether something here works. So, what do we actually need? We need to get rid of oxygen. We are not getting rid of this oxygen. That's okay. But we are getting rid of this oxygen, right? So this stuff is getting delivered here. We need sulfuric acid. To get sulfuric acid, we need purified water. To get purified water, we need to wait for the robots to bring us blasting charges. And the robots are not in any hurry to do that. What are blasting charges? Are they flying to us or not? I don't see them. Do we have blasting charges in the base? Let's take a look. we have 100 blasting charges. We should get them. It's taking forever. It is just taking forever. They must be on its way. And here. Maybe here. No. One of this. Nope. I don't see any blasting charges flying here. Oh, maybe I missed them. I might have missed them. Because we have lots of construction robots available. Okay, we are back here. We are waiting. It's okay. It's okay. Right, let's see what we've been doing. Trying to extend this part a bit further down to help us with clearing the biters. It's gonna take a while to bring this line over there. Unless we do it differently. Not, I think I figured it out. Unless we do it like this. Because if we start, is it 1, 2, I guess here 3. Here we can have 4, mostly. If we decide to bring that like this, is this the way? I got to check. Right, looks correct. If we start going from this side, from the north to south, we should be able to clear all of them kind of at the same time. So this might be better. Right, it might be better to do it like this. And I would also like to place landfill here, here, and here. Nice. Okay, this is looking really nice. Where are explosive charges, blasting charges? We are waiting for them. We've been waiting for them for like 5 minutes already. Come on, are they coming at all? Are they inside the Robopod range? They might have been outside for a while, but then why didn't we see a warning? Very interesting. And yeah, we got a reminder that we need to clear the spot. Actually, let's take a look. Finish Cratinium from Geodes. That's definitely done. Upgrade Geodes power plants. We also did that. Speed up Geodes processing. Kinda did, it's irrelevant at this point. We need yellow signs polished ruby for labs. For labs? What? We need it for modules. I didn't know that we need it for labs. Well, we have non-polished ruby. Just ruby ore. We need to polish that. So, in theory, we could build, kind of finish building this block, I guess. And to have gemstone processing over there. Okay, that's interesting. So we will build this, and everything should start working from then on. Let's take a look at this spot. So we actually have production. Oh no, we don't have production. We are just gonna rely on this chest for the charcoal. I would like to see something except slag getting produced here. That's my goal. I feel like we are so close, we are super close to making this new kind of line work. And then I should be able to just build it kind of in parallel, right, with whatever I'm doing. I can slowly, I don't know, for example, start designing this block, right, in here, at the right spot. And while we're designing it and doing some stuff, we could have like this part getting unfilled, then the reactors getting built. Then once we build the reactors, we could start like copying this thing over just to have something, right? And this should... I don't actually know how much it's gonna give us with our current level of modules. I'm not sure. But we could kind of take a look and see how much power we're using right now. Then 200 megawatts on beacon tools. So we have 200 beacons here. And we would like to have 300. So it's plus 100. Let's hope that it's okay. If not, we'll have to delete some beacons and yeah, we'll have to figure out what to do. Where are the materials? I need much faster robots. What would it take to have robot speed? Let's see. We need 50,000 yellow signs. So this level of signs has 100 times multiplier with our settings. Like everything with yellow signs have 100 times multiplier. Everything with purple and pink signs has 50 times multiplier. So this has yellow signs. That means that multiplier is 100 times, which is not good. I mean, it's okay, just... that would help us a lot. How much would we get? Plus 75 speed, or plus 65 speed. On the other hand, the other option that we have, it might actually be better, is to upgrade bots from this to this. I even built this thing, I think. What's missing is we are missing lithium ion battery. And the speed increase here is 25, okay, from 19 to 25. Well, plus the bonuses. This is significant. This is significant. It's like 20% increase. Let's think. But first, let's take a look at this part. What is happening? We are getting purified water. This part is getting purified water. We are producing some amount of slag slurry now. It's just a matter of, you know, having good speed and good tier 1 models. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got the thing. We have stereotype. I like this. I like this a lot. Let's do the following. We need... okay, we are not gonna be restricting the network ID for now. I'm not gonna be doing that. We will allow... should we? We don't have... okay, here is the problem. If I allow this station to work, things will be bad. So there will be a problem. Because LTN can issue a request to pick up resources from here, and it will not be able to do that because we don't have a path, like a connection. We don't have a connection between file 2, right. I feel like I should have made better progress on this side. I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. I should have made significantly like better progress here. It's okay. It is okay. Place this thing here. This one here. This one will be here. This one here. Here. Yeah. Okay. We'll. So, but the important part is that this block works. You can see it. It works. It might start exploding if we reach 400 megawatts of power, but that's a different topic, right? That's a different topic, and we can. I feel like 500 megawatts should be enough here. We never did like proper. We never made proper calculations here, so it's. We'll have to see. We will have to see. But look at that. We got crushed stereotype, right? It's crushed one. Yep. And all crushed stone got recycled here because we have this prioritization. That's awesome. So now that we have this kind of part, I don't think we actually need to scale it kind of on this side. I don't feel like it's actually needed. What we need, we can start copying it over there and just have better production of all ores. Even if it's a tiny one, like not really fast one, it should still be useful, I feel, right? I feel it should still be pretty nice to have. Oh wait, what's this? What is this thing? I think we wanted to change this a little bit. I think we wanted this thing to work like that. This thing, we wanted to be placing stuff there and picking them up from there. And this stuff, wanted to place things, place things there and pick things from there. I feel like that's what we actually wanted here, but I'm not fully sure. Because this way, we shouldn't really have trouble with moving, what was it, like 26 algae per second? I think, I don't remember how much algae we wanted. We don't actually have the calculation here. Maybe it was here. Like 6 algae, sorry, 6 charcoal, we want to move 28. Okay, like 29 algae. Like 3 inserters shouldn't really have problems with this, especially with like slightly adjusted angles. I think it should be fine. It would have been better, actually faster, if we move this closer. Anyway, whatever. It should work. It should work. Okay, great. Let's take a break at this point. I got a bit tired of recording. I recorded like... I'm trying to build a backlog of recordings because starting tomorrow, Friday evening, there'll be a Path of Exile league starting. I'll be playing Path of Exile. And I will not really be playing Factorio in like for a while, at least until I feel like I want to, and I probably will because we are getting to like exciting parts. And yeah, I'm building backlog, and it's like what, like 3rd episode in a row, pretty much. And considering that my episodes are like 1 to 1.5 hours, it's like multiple hours of talking non-stop. So sorry if I'm a little bit slow here in terms of like thinking, but yeah, we are making progress. Like, look at that. We have what is it actually? Is it stereotype? I'm always mixing them up. I can just look at this. It's SAPHIRITE. It's not stereotype. Stereotype is the kind of brighter one, and SAPHIRITE is darker one. Okay, so we have SAPHIRITE ore production that is not loaded onto LTN train stations yet. Thanks everyone for watching. This was episode 221. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!